Maybe this would be up. Maybe.
Okay, I think that's good. And how about the A and the D? Good. Maybe let the D be a little higher. Good. Can you play and turn at the same time without dropping your violin? That's right. Now play. Well, I think you have to put your bow under your hand. No, maybe your hand has to go under. That's right. That's good. And the D and the G. That's great. And the A and the E. That's perfect. And does it say turn off original sound in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And did you upgrade recently? Because it upgraded to 5.6.
I don't think I did.
Are you on a Mac or a PC?
A PC.
A PC, okay. Well, maybe after your lesson, just double check. Okay? Great. Okay, so let's start with the scale. How was your vacation last week?
It was okay.
Kind of boring?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're doing D major?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just start with our beautiful stop bows. That was very good. And just make sure that these notes are right in tune. So it'll be down, up, down, right. Good. And then three. That was good. Just I want to just put one shift. When we go from the D to the C sharp, can we just practice? And you need to let your elbow come back here. Good. And then look at the angle of your third finger. Do you see my angle? That it can't be a weird angle. It has to be very straight ahead. That's right. So once more. Good. Again. Good. And the C is a little too low. That's good. So once more. Good. Okay, so let's go with fours now. Very good. Okay, and let's take your metronome. And we'll skip 2s and 3s, and let's go right away to 4. So with 2 plus 2. Good. Well, not that fast. Very good. Okay, and now can we do some rhythms? Mostly we want to hear the catch. Good, very good. Now we'll go on, but a little less bow. Good, and then good. And now let's put the metronome on. And let's do separate bows, and let's start with 3s. Very good. Somehow I think we could get the bow just the forces. If our up force a little higher and our weight of our arm a little heavier. Maybe we can get a richer sound with no effort. Want to try? Good. So, sorry. So maybe we'll just go back to 4s. Good. Now, and on sixes also. So we just want to keep the bow a little more sticky with really loose fingers. Much better, much better. Okay, and do we have arpeggios today? Good. Okay, that's really beautiful. Now, when we come down, can we go on a finger diet? Very light. First finger. Good. Now, watch how we can do that. I have to bring my elbow back towards the left. And elbow back. Good. That was really good. And so it goes back. It goes back. But then it has to come under a little bit. So the point is my elbow is so loose that it can move whenever it needs to. Up-bow, up-bow. Now under. Good. Good. And then D major. Good. That was good. We need to go on a little finger diet here too. So I need to be very light. Good. That's good. And just coming down. This will be a fourth finger on the F sharp. Good. And next. Good. And then the diminished seventh. Good. Very good. Let's do it once more. So when I shift here, then lower 3, the 4 has to be a little bit higher, the B. Good, good. Okay, and next. Very good. You got it. Now, next time, let's do this. Let's practice the arpeggios going up in one bow. And coming down in another bow. Now, when we do this, every day you can take a different arpeggio, because I want you to practice it maybe 10 times. And we're going to think of dividing the bow into how many pieces?
3.
Yes, and how many notes are we putting in each third?
3.
Exactly, good. So we'll do 1, 1/3. Want to try that? Good, and do it a few times, and then we'll even speed it up a little bit. Now, even though we're going faster, we want to feel the shift slowly. Good, and then tomorrow you can add D major, and then B minor, and then always review the previous ones. Okay? Yeah. Okay, let's do your pink book. And we're doing our first trill, right? So are we going with 5s today and 7s?
I think that for spring break you assigned me to do like 3 notes in the trill.
Okay, so that would be with 7 then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, are we doing page 38?
We're doing 40.
Oh, page 40. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do first, can we first do a little bit with 5 notes? Okay, that's very good. We want to be careful not to come too soon on the beat. 1, and, and. Okay. Now, good. Now, just where you landed in measure 15 and 16, there's a misprint. There are two misprints. Can you figure out what they are? I mean, you played what was written, but they forgot to put in something for you. And where have you seen that before?
In the first line.
Exactly. So it's the same. It's the same. They just ran out of ink, so they forgot to put in the natural and the natural here. Do you want to start there? Good. Now that's an E flat though. Good. Very good. Now let's go on, and can we do it with your two trill? Good. Now, and that we need to keep the same good pulse. And good. That's really good. Alice, can you move a little bit that way so I see your left hand? That's good. Great. And let's go on. You got it. Very good. And here they ran out of ink also. So it's the A natural there. Very good. Very good. I think there was one more, but that's okay. Now, you can pass yourself on that one. Check that one off. And then just remind me, did we do page 38?
No.
Okay, so then we're going to go back and do 38. And we're going to do with 5s and 7s. So we're going to do... So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, we're going to do a 6 and 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So can we try that? So first we'll do a 6. And that's a B flat. You got it. Very good. Really good. So that's with 6. Then when you feel very comfortable with 6, we're going to go to 8. So first 6, and if you just get to 6 by next week, that's fine too. Okay? Great. And how about your trot double stops? We're doing 20.
We're reviewing the G minor part of 19 and doing 20.
Okay. Okay, so let's do that G minor part. Wait. Somebody just entered my room and I have to tell her. Wait, hold on. Silvana, are you there? Okay, I guess she's not there, so that's good. Okay. Let me... And... Okay, so here we go. Okay, much better. Just this G minor. This. Can we listen to the third finger? Good, good. Now, and then just here, the D and the F sharp. Good, that's good. So that measure. Good, that's good. And then here. Just this measure. Good. That was good again. Good. Much better. Do it again and we'll go on. Good. Now, we want to get this measure in tune. F sharp, F sharp. Good, go on. Much better. Okay, so we'll pass you on that one. And let's go on to the next one. And let's hear your A first. Let's make sure you're still right in tune. The A and the D. The D's a little low. It's too low. Good. And the G. Good. And the E. A little higher, tiny bit higher. Good. Okay. So this one we'll do slowly. Good. Now we want to make sure that the G, can you play the G with the open G? Let's get it right in tune. Good. Okay, so the G and then the B flat. Good. Not too low the first finger. Good. Now together. That's in tune. So. Good. Now, what happens here, the third finger has to be a little bit higher. Can we play the A flat and the C? Good, good. So play the A flat and the C. Good. Now together. Higher second finger. Good. Somehow when you put your fourth finger, I have to hear the A flat. And higher second finger. Can you just play your 4 again? And then play the 2. Now together. Okay, shake out your hand. What happens is your fourth finger gets too low. So can we do this? Good. Now keep your 4 down and put your 2 on the A string, but keep your 3 down. That's in tune. Okay, so can we do beginning again? Good, very good. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 3 beats. 2, 3. Next. Good, good, good. Almost. Good. Good. And next. Good. Now, your third finger has to be a little higher, Alice. Ba, ba. Just a little bit higher. It's a little flat. Now, play the D with open D. Good. Now, add the F. Yeah. That's too low. Good. That's good. Two, 3. Very good. You got it. Really good. Okay, so can you review this one? That's a tricky one. Okay, and can we do your Bach? Did you have a nice time with this concerto?
Yeah.
Have you listened to different recordings?
Yeah.
Did I send you a link with the String Academy Chamber Orchestra? Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we know about Mr. Bach?
Uh, um,
Have you done any reading about him at all?
I think I read a couple books.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused maybe with other
Yeah.
Mozart, or Handel. You read all those books.
Well, he was around at the same time as Handel, too. So he's what we call a Baroque composer. So, do you know any other Baroque composers?
Um, I don't think I do.
Well, Eccles was a Baroque composer,
Oh.
and then of course Bach, and then Handel. Handel and Bach were the big giants. And how about Telemann?
Oh yeah. Tell me.
So in those days, Bach, he worked mostly. The composers were working mostly for different churches. So he was hired to be the composer and the organ player for big churches in Germany. He was a German composer, and then at one time he did not work for the church. He worked for instead for royalty, and it was in those days that he composed his pieces for violin that were not church pieces. And church pieces that he wrote I think about 150 plus cantatas, and those are pieces that are played in church on Sunday. He wrote lots of pieces for the organ because he was an organist himself, and then he wrote these glorious pieces called Passions, the Saint Matthew Passion, the Saint John Passion, and he wrote a very humongous piece called the B Minor Mass. But his violin concertos he wrote when he was conducting an orchestra, and in those days, the concertmaster of the orchestra, which most likely was himself, would be playing the solo part. So he was a very talented guy. Not only did he play the organ and the harpsichord, but he played the violin, and he probably knew how wind and brass instruments worked also. So when we and you could see from the recording that I sent you that the concertmaster also played with the orchestra. At first starts with the solo player, right? And then there will be times with the soloist and the orchestra is really accompanying, and then the orchestra will join in again. So in the very beginning, you're playing with the orchestra. And then it says in your music where the solo comes in, but I'll remind you of that also. Okay, here we go. Very good. Really good. Really good. Very good. Now, that's the first half of the piece. And then in the second half, you see that a lot of things are the same but different. Right? Okay, so let's go from the beginning again. Up, down, rest. So we really want to feel a good rest here. Rest. Rest. And then we have the good old Baroque more less. More less. So can we do from the beginning? Rest. Good, very nice. And more, less, and then we keep the bow there. Good. Now here we want to stay in third position, down. So put a 3 over that E. Okay, so here. Good. Now, we play this so beautifully. And then this note, the A here, has to be a little lighter and a little lighter. So we're going to figure out what notes are heavier and what notes are lighter. So this will be heavier, lighter, lighter, up, down. Good. That's good. That's very good. And then we're going to let the note just decay a little bit. So we'll let it just disappear just a little bit. Good. Very good. Very good. And then here we're going to Z the bow to the frog. Good. Now in Baroque music, we generally start the trill from the top note, just like in the echoes. So we'll start the trill from the G. Good. And we'll actually play this as a slur. So you can put a little slur there. Now here, we're going to add little catches, little articulation. Here, did you hear this one? Good. And that's the end of the first part, right? That's the tutti, and tutti means everybody's playing. So the whole orchestra is playing, and then put a line there so that you know that's the end of part 1. And then your solo comes in. Okay, now in Baroque music, we have strong beats and weak beats. So if we have how many beats per measure in this concerto?
Two.
Two. So the strongest beat would most likely be what?
The first one.
Right, and then the second one would be not quite as strong. But any notes after one and after two will be what? More or less? Less, yes, because they're weaker beats. So stronger, strong, weak. Stronger. Good. That was very good. That was good. So it would be more or less. So more or less. Good. Very nice, very nice. Now, what do we want to do with the bow? You see, we have 3 notes slurred and then separate. Now, if I just keep going with that bowing, what happens to the bow?
There's less.
I'm going to get stuck at the tip. So the solution is what we call a Z bowing because a Z zigzags, or we travel. So watch my bow. I'm going to travel back. I'm traveling back. Can we try that? Good. That was good. We don't want to travel all of a sudden because then we'll get a big accent. So I go gradually back to the middle. Good. And then I'm in the middle. I'm in a good place. And I travel middle. Very good. And now the next section, so put a line there because that's our end of our second section. And then we have our next section. So this is so much fun. Watch. And then I catch. Now, and then I forgot to put a fingering in here. Then we're going to play a 1 on this C. So that will be a 1. Good, that was perfect. And then we go 4. Good. Now here we have to play and then an F sharp. Can you circle that? That's a 3. Good. And now the same pattern. Open, open. Good. And now here's our trill. We'll start from the top note. Now we want to get our good tritone. So we'll play a 4th finger on that D sharp. Good. Now, I think I would play a 4th finger there. So let's just play 4s on all those A's there. Good. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll do a little articulation. And we'll slur these here. Very good. And we put a line, and that's the end of this section. And Alice, unfortunately, I have to go. I have to run someplace, but really good work. So we'll start at the second half next time. And then, did you find a piano part for this by any chance?
Not yet.
Okay. We'll take a look for it because it'll be ready very soon, and then we'll start the second movement very soon too.
We get the CD. Yes. You should have piano part. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We might have to adjust it to make it a little slower, but good. Very good. Really, bravo. Excellent for a first lesson on Bach. Any questions?
No.
Okay. If you want to come to class tomorrow at 3 o'clock, you certainly can if you're home.
Okay.
Okay? I will see you soon. Bye.